Good evening and welcome to Nana's Cook and Craft Corner. On this live stream, I'll be showing you how to do what I call a standard envelope. And this is the one we're going to do. There's different ones, long type. There's many types of styles of envelopes. And I will be doing a tutorial on each and every one of them because I plan on using them for projects later on. But this is what I call the standard one. And this is what I'll be showing you how to make tonight. It is a cool envelope. This one I didn't put together. I just kind of roughly did it because I want to use this kind. Once I show you how to do it, it's going to open up and I'm going to actually connect it to a book, and it's going to be for embellishments. And I'm going to do a whole bunch of these kinds of envelopes. So I have to leave these particular ones, the 12 by 12 open. But to do this envelope, all you need is 12 by 12 of any size. And so I have a bunch of different cutouts I'm going to work with for 12 by 12 and 2.5 by 2.5 and 6 by 6 and all kinds of papers too that I'll be showing you how to do this live on this stream. And like I said, this particular one, I have a bunch to do this size because I plan on, they will be called signatures. If you were doing a journal and you had a bunch of papers and you tied it together, that would be a signature. Well, each envelope becomes a signature in the way I want to do this. So you're learning like a next step, how I'm going to do signatures by doing this if you want to complete so many envelopes. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So I have this size is a 12 by 12 and I have other papers, and I'm just going to get started because I have a lot of envelopes to do, and then I might decorate an envelope, and I actually want to use show you how you can recycle an old envelope. So this one right now is done. And I will come back. I want to actually edge it with right here. I'm going to show you right there. We're going to edge it all because I like the look of this. But I'm going to probably do it more when it's all together. But I want to show you that's exactly how I'm going to finish it off, with edging it like this. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to start out with like a medium size. Another thing I want to tell you is be careful how thick the paper is too. This is a normal paper that I coffee dyed, and this is just a touch thicker, and that's what you're looking for. You're not looking for something overly thick because it's going to crack. So even if you look at it like a normal standard envelope like this in the mail, that is not overly thick. And I'm going to be making an envelope out of this so I can recycle this down. I'll be using a normal reusable envelope that I got in the mail. So now that I see it's about 3 minutes, I might wait for just a couple minutes, but I have lots of envelopes to do, so I actually think I will get started on, I'll show the smaller envelopes after, but I have a bunch of these I want to do. So I'm going to start doing these, and when people come in, I will really get into the detail. So right now, the whole point is it's got to be square, and this is 12 by 12. Now, you can actually you have a couple choices. You fold it in half, and you make just a tiny mark right in the center here. And then you're going to turn it the other way. Line them up. All right. And you're going to make another mark right in the center that crosses over that line. So you should be able to see that. So just do it very lightly. And you're going to take corner to corner. So I'm going to come in like this. And I'm going to take the other corner and come like that. Now, just be careful. Don't overly push it down yet, because you might have to adjust the paper if you're not happy with how it lines up here. But that's roughly, I'm going to just lightly put it down. And then I might adjust it if I don't like when I fold it up, if it doesn't look right. So you're going to take that, and then from there, you're going to move the bottom up. And this is what I do. I don't press it really hard because I might have to adjust everything. So I won't use a bone folder at this point. You can after. Right now, okay, so I turn it around and go, okay, does that look like about right? Does it look even? Looks so far even, yeah. So we're going to turn it around. And I'm going to put, actually, yeah, I'm going to do that first. I'm going to make the top go. All right, so I want to line it up. I also want it to match the rest of my envelope. So I'm going to have to bring my other envelope, because you can go up and down and make it more narrow or make it wider. It all depends on how far you fold this section up here. Okay, so let's see how that's going to look. I'm just going to put that down, and I'll grab my envelope I just did here. And I'm going to match. Do they match? Do they match? They look about right. Let's see. Just make sure all the corners match. Looks pretty good. Hey, Brenda. Hi, I'll be doing this again in a minute. I'm just kind of explaining from the beginning, but I'll show you more in detail. But these are the envelopes I'm going to be doing. I call this standard, but I will be doing a whole bunch of other envelopes after, different styles like I had said before. Okay, so once I get to this point, then the bottom I'm going to go, I'm actually going to open this up, and I'm going to cut these sections out right. You can see where they overflow. You don't have to, but I think it makes a neater looking out envelope. And so I chose a whole bunch of pictures, Brenda, now that I have you listening. I chose a whole bunch because remember I told you I was going to do an embellishing book and I'm going to use envelopes. That's why I have this particular size, 12 by 12. But you can do these envelopes any size you want. But I really need this to do a journal I'm working on, or, embellishments, putting all this stuff, all that stuff in it. I did more of these. I'll show you that later. I did these. So right now it's just working on these envelopes. I have a whole bunch to do. But if you do the same way I show you, you do it, it doesn't matter as long as the envelope, the paper is square. You can do any kind of envelope, this style. Okay. I'm going to cut over here, this corner too. And cut that edge off. I think you can see it. All right. So I cut these corners here after I folded it. I cut these corners here after I folded it. These ones are not measured. You could go and measure it, but these are kind of simple. Like you eyeball it, all of them that I'm going to do. Okay, so now I'm going to close it up. I got to remember which side. I think this is the bottom. Let's make sure I got it right. The bottom. And I got a bone folder. Now I can fold it up. I can edge it better once I figure out how I like it. So go like here, fold this down. And like I said, I want to do a whole bunch this size. Hey, Cliff, a whole bunch this size. They're going to match. These are going to be signatures put into a book. That's kind of the stage I'm showing. I'm turning this into open envelopes. I'm showing you how to do the envelope. And I will get into gluing them, but these particular 12 by 12s are going to be opened so that I can tie them into another section right here, and it'll become kind of like an envelope journal. Nana, you're so funny. All right, so then the bottom, what I normally do, you can just take a pair of scissors and cut it off, or I'm going to fold it first. That's kind of what I like doing. And I see if I like where it meets and if it looks straight. And it does, so I'm going to come across and now I'm going to cut it. Now I left these edges because I don't mind them. At this point, I'm going to leave these on. But I have done the envelope, and you just come across right here and slice them down so they look really close to an envelope, like the normal ones you see. So I have to do a bunch of these, but I'm going to start from the beginning again as I do each envelope to show you it works on each side, the same principle. And I'm going to come with a corner rounder, 1 inch, or you can just cut it yourself and give it a round top to it like that. Let's say like that. So looks like that. And that's 2. And I got to do a whole bunch of these, roughly the same size. All right, but now I'm going to show you exactly from the start. I'll do another one. I think this is 6 by 6. This is a coffee paper. So I'm going to do this, turn this into the same thing. So I kind of go like, you can go at first like this. You can either go like this. You meet the corners in the center like that. And you can estimate and don't put it down until you like how it looks. Or you can sit there, fold this in half. Mark the center just a little bit. Don't over mark it. That's a great idea for envelopes. I use envelopes to hold things too, not made ones. Well, you're going to like this because you can make it out of anything, and that's what I'm going to show you. Okay, so I'm making, as long as the material's not too thick. Okay, so let's do this again. Where the two corners meet, I want this not to stay in. I don't want you to see it, but okay, so there's the crossing. There's right here. That's where you flip it and you bring the two corners to the right where you did it. Right where the two cross over here. That's kind of an easier guide. Or you can take a measuring tape and measure it, but I'm not going to do that. And most of the emblems won't have to do that. You'll make it really easy on yourself not doing that. The only thing is you want to be making it not look like not even. I'm not going to push this down all the way yet because I want to see what it looks like first. Because I want to make sure it looks at least somewhat square to my eye. All right, so I got it there. Again, you can go down. I got it roughly that high, but you can go even lower, but I'm going to do it that high. That's how I like it. Right. And then I'm going to go around and say, okay, does this look even? And if it's not, then I'll just bring this even a little more on top like that. And just adjust the sides, turn it around. On my eye, it looks good. Like I said, you can take a measuring tape. I'm not doing that, and then we're going to flip this down. All right, so it's not quite even, so I'm going to back it up just a bit. I don't like how it looks. All right. So if it doesn't look right, then you keep on adjusting until you like it. It's just a little bit more. Just a little more on the sides. All right, let's see. This is getting cut off anyways, right there. But I'm just going to see if I like the look of it. Okay. Somewhat, it's pretty good. It might be off a bit. I got all my leather ready. Cool. That will be coming on a later date, but one step at a time, because all these make it easier for you to learn how to do a journal. That's why I'm doing it all. Okay, so this corner, this one, and this one are all going to get cut off. You don't have to cut them off, but I think it makes it look really smooth. So just where you fold it, clip there, clip all the corners off. Now this one I'm going to glue because I'm going to make it into an envelope. That's what I'm going to do. So. All right. Now I even have a punch board to use, a punch board to make to make envelopes, but this is easier. You don't have to buy one. It's going to save you money. And by the way, there's different ways of doing different sizes. Like I said, I could make this longer. All I got to do is not fold it as much. Okay, just trim it a little bit here because it sticks out. All right. All right, so I'm going to take this and fold it down a bit. Now, you could even leave this folded if you wanted to, but I'm going to cut it off. All right, so let's see if it looks pretty straight across, which it does. And I'm going to come in with a bone folder after. I'm glad. Yeah, it's nice that he's going to make one. Sure. All right, absolutely. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to corner around to the top of this. You cut that, you don't have to have a rounder, but if you, so now it looks like that. And I'm going to come in on this one. I'm going to show you, I'm going to cut this just a bit. Not all the way, but just a bit more angle to it. I know I'm going to try to keep it on screen, or on screen. Hang on a minute. All right, let's see what this looks like if I want to. See, I could go as much. I want to make sure that when it closes, you didn't get too carried away with cutting it, because then you're going to see part of the inside of this. But I can afford to come back just a little more if I wanted to. Okay, let's see, it's about right. That looks even. Come down here, it goes down, and that's kind of how you're doing it. Let's go do this. This one I'm going to finish. So I want to edit all this. I see a little off here that I don't like, so I'm going to come back here and clean it a little, clean it up. All right. You just kind of have to edge it where you're going to see it. That's all I'm doing. That's, you can see that. Okay, all the top you're going to see. I just like doing this, especially on coffee stained paper, kind of making it look vintage. All right. And I'm going to do the top edge of this here too. Like I said, this is done any size, as long as it's square. This kind of envelope has to be done square. So 2 by 2, 4 by 4, 3 by 3, 6 by 6. And I need 12 by 12s for the stuff I plan on doing, but I need a lot of them. So you're going to be seeing me do a lot of those so I can get that done tonight. So I have it for the next project when I go to do it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I got that done. I'm going to take a little bit of glue. And I just have to do in here and here. So we're just going to do the edges here. I have the little bottles that I want to use instead of this thing. I just haven't filled it up with glue yet. So the animals came 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah, yes. All right, let's do this. Where are you gluing at it? Okay, I'm going to do more. You'll see me as I do it, but I glued here, under here, and here, and here, and here. Don't glue here. You don't have to glue that. Unless it flops up, you don't need to glue it. So I'll show you again. I'll be doing a bunch of them that I got to glue. The bigger ones I won't glue, but these ones I'm going to glue. And there you got an envelope that looks like that. That's, let's see, I still want to do some more brushing. And since we did these flowers, I actually grabbed a flower, but I might show you the gold. I did the gold ones offline, and I want to show you something. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to go do something simple, and I can fix it after. But this is what I'm going to do right here for this one. I'm not going to decorate them all, but I just give you little options what you want to do with them. So this is the flowers I did the other day with you, Brenda. Okay. I wish, like I said, I have that little glue bottle, and it'll work much better than this. So I have to get my butt together and get putting it in a little tiny glue dispenser. A lot of people have that craft glue. I didn't buy it because I find it too expensive, but all right. And then I can piece here I want to use. Now, I wanted to put something on the back, like let's see. I don't know if I want that piece. I need to look. Yeah, that's what I want. I'm going to just cut this apart here. And I'm going to put it right in here somewhere. So. It's okay. I gotta do a whole bunch of these, so you're gonna see it from the beginning. I'll open my mouth and talk you through it. By the way, that's a piece that was crappy on the back, so you don't have to waste it. You can cut over crappy paper, and then you won't even see it by the time you glue it down. You won't see it at all. All right, let's go here. Get my hands on sticky. Right, so I just made that, and there's the back of it. And then you just take the measurements, and we'll do cards later to match the envelopes at a later date. I'll make cards to fit in some of these. Oh, yours did switch over. You're with me now? Is everybody with me now? I'm going to start another one, okay? It's okay. I'm doing a bunch of them. I'm going to let this dry. I have to do a bunch here, but I'm going to go back to it. Well, I'll do it right now. I'm going to do a big one because I need a bunch. So they got to be square. I'm calling this a standard envelope. For me, that's what I'm calling it because the way it's designed. So you got to go here. Just to make it easier for you, just mark the center of this lightly and then turn it around. Oh, you either, hey, Brent, you need it? Are you okay now? Okay, and then I'm going to mark the center again. I'll show you. Look, right where these two meet, you roughly put it in there. You okay now? Okay. You roughly put it where the two meet, and you go into each other, okay? Now, I don't put it down really hard because I want to make sure it's even. Sometimes even when you go do this, this might be too wide, the bottom versus the top. So I kind of lightly put the two sides down. I'll bring up the bottom. And I'm matching the other envelopes to match them, meaning how I fold it up has to match the other ones because I want them the same size. All right, so we're going to do this first, and then I turn it around and go, okay, does that look even? And if it doesn't, I can pull it out a little bit. And then I kind of take my envelope I already did. Where's the original one? Here, there's the original one. And I'm going to make sure they match. See, they're a little bit too big. Are they too big? Nope, they're not quite matching. So I'm going to go just... I'm not going to press this down. That's why I don't press it down. I don't press it down too hard because I don't want the creases until I know it's exactly the way I want it first. Okay, so I'm going to measure this. If it's got to come in, I'll bring it in a little bit. It's quite close enough. Let's see. So, I got to make a little bit of adjustment because it's a little off. So let's bring this in. Just a little more. All right. I'm trying to make it look even because it's going in a book, and I really want them pretty close to each other besides. Otherwise, it wouldn't really matter if I was doing this. I wouldn't have to match it. It's only because I want these to go in a journal after, well, like I said, an embellishment book. So I'm trying to make them even. Hey! Oh, well, thank you. Hi, Mike. How's it going? Hope all is well with you. Okay, just, I think it's close enough. And I'm being really picky because I like being that. See, I did 2 already. And these look close. It's close enough. I'm going to do it. All right, so we're going to close it like that. You can burnish it down just with your fingers for now. And then I need to get the height. So I'm going to turn this around. And I'm going to go up here. How's it going, Mike? I'm going to be deep in thought here as I explain all this. I'm doing different envelopes, not today. Today's only a standard envelope, but there's tons of envelopes. And I'll show you in a minute what I mean. But right now, see, so it's not wide enough. So I went 2 down. So I got to pull it up a bit. Match it all. All right, let's see. That's good. Sides are good. All right, now I can go down. I'm just, like I said, I'm just being picky. I want these ones all to match. You don't have to match them. It's only because of what I'm doing. So I got to bring this up just a bit. I'll do another envelope where it's just an envelope, not this, because I need this for some other things. Okay, let's see. Is that going to match? See, it's close enough. So, all right. So you get it to this point. And, okay, now you can actually make sure the corners are all done because we're going to have to cut the corners out. This is a big envelope to show you. I know it's 12 by 12. And I'll show you smaller ones. Wait a minute. Are these part of a bigger project, or are they just wanting some fancy? Combination of both. I'm trying to show. Sorry, Mike. I'm trying to show you how to make a kind of an envelope. But this is going to be a bigger project, yes, for me. But I'm also showing people that you can make doing the same way I'm folding it and everything and cutting it. Oh, okay. No problem. You just answer the phone. It's okay. All right. All right, that's the bottom. All right, and that's the top. You can put envelopes in journals or make journals from envelope. Wait, you can put envelopes in journals or make Journals. Yes, yes, that's right. Right. Absolutely, Leanne. Okay, so I'm going to do the bottom part. And like I said, what I do is I fold it as even as I can down. I don't push it yet, but I want to make sure it's straight across even. Okay, so I like it, so it's going to go down. I know you can't see that, but down. And I'm going to come back up and cut it off. And these little pieces, I'll show you. You can use that as a decoration later. Like these little square pieces you can put on stuff after. Okay, so I'm going to also corner around to the top. So I can't glue these ones together because I need them for a project. So see, as you can see, I had to know what color, like the way I'm going to do it, but see, they're pretty close, right? And this is going to go, I need these open so that I can put these as signatures. Each one will be a signature. Oh yeah, definitely. Or even junk journals from junk mail. Yeah, I'll be doing that in a minute too. So that is why I'm not gluing these, but I have made one already here. Here's one I did already, a smaller version. I think that's 6 by 6. All right. That is triangle scraps for corners. Talks. And I just know that I'm going to design it with it, an envelope probably with it. I have to see first what I'm going to do, but these were things I already oh, you guys turned blue. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? I got little one made. This is so fun. Oh, cool. So there's a little one. And there, this is, you didn't see this, but this is a book I already made for envelopes. So this one's going to get stored in this book. Okay, that you guys didn't see. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It says envelopes on the side. And I made this for envelopes. See, so on the back, it'll store envelopes. Here I got already some cut. Already different kinds of styles of envelopes. And this is ones I'll be showing how to do these envelopes at a later date. And I have it tied on here. Right here, I can open this up. And then I open that up. These are different envelopes. So I can take this one I just did. See, this is a different size envelope. This is a little one. That's done the same way as I'm doing this. These other ones are done differently. This one's done differently too. These three are different. They've done them, but this one's done like this style. And so now I can put this right in here, right here, and store that when I need it. And there's some more over here. This is a really big one. And there's a really tiny one I did the other day. So I have a book that I made for envelopes, and I'm going to make one for cards. No, this is an envelope, yeah. That's the front, that's the back. And this is Brenda was here when I was working with the gilding wax. That's what gilding wax is. So that's all different sizes. Hi, Dana. So that's what I'm storing them in. The ones that are not used for my function for later, I'll come in and store them in here until I get ready to do a book. I'm going to do one like this for cards. And then you can mix and match the envelopes to cards. Okay. So see, this is a different style envelope too. Look, this is your normal size I'm showing you tonight. This is a different version because it has a shorter and it's longer. This is a different version because it's called a wonky envelope because the lid is crooked. It's not done the same as this one, right? So anyways, that's the book I created for it. And I'm going to put that to the side right now. And there's these ones here I'm going to come back and show you. I did this. This is, when Leanne comes back, I'll show her. This is vellum. You can hear it. It's a crispy paper. That's vellum. Vellum comes in white, but now with Tim Holtz and that, it comes in different colors of. And there's the one I created with. This is a card and an envelope I created with what I'm going to show you. I think I need my cutter, and I will. I'll show you. So let's do this one here. I'll pull this one out. This one has a card in it. And that looks like that. In the back is a different kind of part. And then I punched a hole, the heart out here, and then filled it in. And then this is, see, there's a see-through window. Gilding wax is, it's totally different than normal wax. I use gilding wax on this. I'll show you a bottle in a minute. And I made this card just right here for Christmas because I was showing you what you could do with an envelope. I made this out of an envelope. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to show you how to take that same envelope and cut it into like this, but this is different kinds, right? You can see the way it's made. It's not the same kind I'm doing tonight. And I will show you what gilding wax is in a second. I'm going to put that over there because I'll put it away. So I'm going to take the envelope. Well, it's gilding. I call it gilding wax, but it's, I'm just going to hurry up and grab one because I want to get doing these envelopes. Okay. Okay, I keep calling it wax, but it's gilding polish. That's gilding polish right here. But sometimes they call it gilding wax, but it's gilding polish. So this particular kind, not all of them come like that. It comes with this little sponge thing, and you open it up. And that's what gilding wax is, polish. Gilding polish, gilding wax, whatever, same thing. And that's what this did. These little pieces. I used it on the envelope that I just showed you, the one I put away. So that's what that does. And I did the one live stream I did before this one. I was showing how to use gilding wax and what you could use it for. And it's kind of a cool stuff. It really is worth the money. It's kind of neat. It's very, very nice, this stuff. And I have 4 colors, and I'd like to get more of it because I really like the way that looks. All right, this is what I want to show you. So I'm taking a business album, one of these. I use this all the time. I'm going to actually cut this, and we're going to make an envelope out of this envelope. All you got to do is make it square. And I might do something else too, but I don't have the punch with me. But, okay, so I'm going to make sure this is all even at first. The right way. Okay, yeah. I'm going to just cut this down first to make sure it's even all around. All right. I'm going to cut that out. So, I'm going to cut this all off, and then I can do a piece here. Oh, maybe I'll do this piece here. Let's see. I don't want any of this edging here, but I might use this side. However, I want to tell you, you should keep the window, because this is a thin form of acetate. You want to keep this. Just be careful, and you should be able to pull it off. And you can use this as a window seat. Oh, I'm ripping it. Do better than I did, but you gotta be careful how you rip it off. But you can keep this, and on a later date, we can use this either on a card or anything. This is a window sheet, but a very light one. I have better than this. Right? That is see-through, and if you want to use that on some other project, you could keep it. Maybe you could try that. I don't know. I'm not going to say it does, but yeah, maybe you could soak it off. Probably, but it acts funny when you put it in water. Trust me. It acts very funny. So I'm just trying to cut this down to an equal square. I'm going to get the best part. I kind of like in here. I don't like this dark line, so I'm going to try to cut that off. So right now we're looking at cleaning the sheet and making it square, as square as we can. Now it's just cleared. All this. I make such a mess. I'm trying to be good with myself and not make such a mess. It's a lot of work when I'm done these live streams. I got to clean out this mess. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Let's see how wide this is. This is about a 6. We're going to make this 5.5 by 5.5. Hopefully it's square. 5.5. If it's off, well, you can still adjust it, but you want them square. Okay. Okay. Now this will be a small envelope because it's not that big. 5.5 is pretty small. Like I said, okay, I'm going to do this side. I think that's going to be full on the outside. So we're going to do this like I did before. And we're just going to go halfway, just make an invisible light mark. Go up here. Mark. Where the two meet, turn it sideways. We're going to go right into the corners. My nails are funky. I was in the garden all day and all right. Okay, so I don't press it down, like I said, all the way because I want to make sure it's square enough to my eye. Then I'm going to flip it around. Let's see. Okay, it looks too wide right here. So what I would do is I'll come over here and bring it in just a bit at the top. All right. That's good. And I'm going to bring this down. Okay, so it doesn't look square to me, so I'm going to adjust it until I'm happy with what it looks like because it's not square to me. So I'm going to keep on fiddling with it a little bit till I like it. Still a little off because the sheet might not be totally square. All right. Prize ribbon. Oh yeah. So is it red? Oh no, blue. Prize ribbon would be blue. That is close enough for my liking. So we're going to open that up. Well, actually, we'll make sure all the corners are squished down. Okay, and then you're going to know where to cut. So you're going to come in here. Okay. There's a couple things I want to, this is going to be the top, so I can come around here and just trim it just a bit down. You don't have to. It's just something I like doing. I just like taking it and making it look a little rounded at the top. Okay. So when I close it, it's still, it went in more up here. All right. Okay, so we got it that far done, and then we're going to come in and fold the bottom. Just a little more on this side. I don't like it. Okay, I like it like that. Come here, cut this off. Corner rounder or use a scissors. Here's the top. And what I like also doing is distressing it, or whatever you want to call it, edging it, or there's so many terminologies for this, but thanks, Dana. Put that in. Wherever you don't like, you only edging where you see the edges. Like you don't have to waste it if you don't see it. So I see it when I close it. I see that part and I see that part. So I'm gonna come here a little more. All right. And it goes down like that. And I think I should show you one other thing, but I have to go get it. So at this point, you got a couple options. You're gonna glue it here and you're gonna put it together, and there's your envelope. Or you can decorate a bit and make a hole in it if you want. See the stamp, if you were to mail this, you could still mail them. Or if you're using it for a journal, it really wouldn't matter. But this is what I was talking about. This is at this point, you could put a punch in it right in here. So if you look, I put it right here to the corner, a circle punch. Now, actually, I know what I'll do. I'll do something a little different. You have to bear with me because I got to go get it because I wasn't planning on quite doing this part. But okay. All right, so let's see. I'm going to give you this as an example right here, what I just did. I got a flower punch, so I'm going to make it a little bit differently. So if we close it up here, this is this way. I can come over, as long as you're careful. I can go in here. All right, let's go up as far as we can. All right, and I got to be careful. All right. I just punched the flower. You can mail a tiny envelope. Well, you could. Why couldn't you? You can mail anything, really. You can mail a small envelope if you want. They just weigh it, and you're probably paying more for a stamp. But I do not believe it matters what size you mail an envelope, honestly. Okay, so there is, right here, I got a couple thoughts of this. What do I got here? Just trying to figure out what I can got spare here that would look good. I can leave it. Oh, I might do this. Let's see. What does that look like? See, I can do something like this, where you see a totally different color underneath, or I can take this paper and I can put that, and then like this one, you can see right through it. But I think I'm going to put the paper. I kind of like the way this looks. So all you got to do is come over here, and I can put this whole. Actually, this paper fits perfect. Glue the whole paper, and it really doesn't matter. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this down. Yeah, you like the paper? Yeah, so do I. So I'm going to actually add a little bit of touch here. I want to make sure this comes. All right. All right. shoot, I got some glue on this. I didn't want to do that. I'm gonna have to fix it. See, I have an eraser that does that. So if you get glue, there's erasers you can buy that will take this off lightly. Because that's one of the envelopes I need to make, but I'll leave that one alone for now. All right, so then just I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. It should have been this one, but I made it white. It should have been the opposite way. Oh well. All right. I'm gonna move my paper because I don't want it wrecked. And this mat is for that reason, for glue or anything else. It's wipeable mat. And I hate the fact it just did that up to my card, my paper, but we want it. All right, so then you're gonna come here. Right. Oops, wrong way. I almost glued that the wrong way. All right. All right, so let's glue this down. Right. It's tough crafting being live. Oh yeah, it absolutely is. It's a lot easier doing it. It's okay. Do I make mistakes? Sure. But that's the whole point. If I make a mistake, then you'll see what I did and you won't have to do it for you. All right, let's put this down. I know what I went to go do. I wanted to show you something. But I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. What happens is if you want to seal this, we all make mistakes. Yeah, that is true. I don't feel too bad. It's good. You get the point of what I did anyways. But what I want to say is, you know how you seal it? You put double-sided tape here. So if you're putting it in the mail and you want to seal your envelope, don't glue it. Put double-sided tape, or you can use that the green glue I told you before that's sticky, but it comes off. You can use the green glue and put it there and then stick it down. Or you can use, like I said, double-sided tape. Did you know that? And here, I'll go get one. I'll do this one with double-sided tape because I don't think I'm going to mail it, but because well, let me do another one. I'll do a bigger one that's a normal size, and I think I'll leave this one alone because that's more like for a journal size anyways. All right, so I'm going to put that there to the side. Now let's try something else. Okay. What else did I bring here? A lot more smaller sizes. Here's a brown one. I'll make this into an envelope. That's what we'll do. We'll make this one into an envelope in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to top that side. See, so you can tell this isn't square either. It's off a bit, but I work with it. Okay, so then turn it sideways. The Posh Paper Lady is getting me turned on to double-sided tape. That's all I ever see her use. You don't have, that is a great idea to seal envelope. Yeah, I'll seal this one. This will be one to seal. Okay, so we're gonna go bring these two in the corner, right? Like this. Again, I don't put it all the way down with the bone fold or anything. I just wait to see if I like that it's edged right. I'm gonna bring this one up. All right, and now you can go lower, but this is kind of how I fold it. You can go a little lower if you want it to make it a longer envelope, but I'm not doing that. You can do whatever. Okay, so then I'm gonna, like I said, take it. I don't want to go all the way. I want to go, okay, does this look square enough for me? Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then I'm going to take the top and bring that down. I mean, you can both make them the same length. You can bring this way. You'd know what was the top is if you fold it down less on the top, then the bottom's longer lines and the top is a narrow line. That's kind of how you can figure that too. And we turn around. Does it look? Yeah, it looks, it's off just a bit. See, I am picky, like I said. I come back. If I don't like something, I'll come back and fix it. It's off just a bit for me. Let's go. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, looks good. All right, so we're going to open it up. Or actually, make sure the corners are pressed at this point. So you can press them. Really good. Okay. Come back. I gotta put the light on. It's getting kind of dark for me to see now. All right, but I'm not gonna leave yet. Longer is the base. That's the top. All right, so now we can put this part, and you can do the other part in a minute. Doesn't matter which side you do first, bottom, top. Fold this a little up. So look even to you. All right. Okay, and the edge right here, I don't like. See, it's off, so you just come back and trim it. You can also cut it and trim it when it's glued together, but to me, it's easier. Remember this part, so I'm going to try to use that to show you what I'm talking about later. All right, and I see something I don't like here. All right, I'm gonna, okay, good enough. All right, so you don't have to do this, but I like doing it. Velcro dots work. Yeah, you could. But fridge magnets work amazing. Yeah, you could do fridge magnets. Yeah, that's true. Not what I want to do with this, but that is true. That'll work. But you could, for sure. Right. Now, anywhere where this miss, you can actually put some glue right here if you wanted to, but I don't. If you need to, let's say you don't like it and you want to put some on the very edge here, that's fine. But remember, you might get it stuck in here, and that's why I don't like doing it. You want it open in here. And see right here, then you can always trim a bit if you don't like it. Come back with wherever this is. Check on this side. There, and give me 1 second because I want to, what was I going to do? There's two things I wanted to do in front of you. I'm going to get the double-sided tape because I don't have that here with me. Okay, here it is. I just grabbed the wider one. I should be using the smaller one. This comes in 1/8, ½ inch, 3/4 inch. This is a little thicker one, but it doesn't matter, really. Okay, so I'm going to come around here. Okay. This will be really held down good. Okay, close enough. What you get? Everyone loves distressing. I'm a burn the edge kind of guy. Yeah, and I like distressing, but you don't even have to distress, really. If it's this nice looking paper, you don't have to do that either. Really. Not at all. So now this actually can go in the mail. And I just thought I'd do this. I gotta see if I got paper strong enough to punch here with me. There we go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use the this envelope. And I'm gonna do this part. All right. Okay, so no one said you had to have a standard tag here, so you could actually put this right, and you could, as long as you write small, you could use this as an address stamp. And you can put your stamp here, and you can put a butterfly instead of your typical square, where you put your address, as long as you write small. Speaking of distressing, I'm gonna do it again because I like doing distressing. Yes. Would you say mail us some worms? All right. So I'm going to continue on making. I need to make the bigger ones for sure, but this is what I would do. I'm going to go put them in my book. So where I store my envelopes, I'm going to shove them in here. It's this way. Let's see. Which way do I want to put this? Right here. Right, so there are all my envelopes in here that I made so far. What do they call those enclosures where you wrap the string around the circles? I forget the name of them. They're like a mail envelope. They're called mail envelope. There's different names for them. I know what you mean. By the way, this one here, this is, you want to know what vellum was? This is vellum right here. See the crispy sound? It's see-through. Only this has a design on it. That's vellum. It feels crispy. You want to know what vellum look like? And then there's these ones I'm going to do later too. This is just an envelope I did for cash. If you want to do long envelopes, and then you put a hole, and then you can put money in it right here. So it's a cash envelope kind of. Yeah, I got this from, Tim Holtz made this kind. I got it a little while ago, not too long ago. And so, yeah. All right, so I have to go. Oh, let's put that book away. Now, I'm going to make another 12 by 12 because I need to make a lot of those for what I'm doing. And I'll come back and make a smaller envelope in a minute. But I do have to, now that I dirtied this one, I'm going to have to see if I can clean it off or I'll get another one. I don't want to use it. All right, so let's try with this one. Okay, I'm going to match it towards the rest. I want them all similar in size. So I have to pull it back. So I'm going to pull this up. All right, where's my other ones? Yeah. Have you figured out how big a piece of paper you need to each size envelope yet? What do you mean? This type of envelope, Mike, is any size envelope, squared, 6 by 6, 12 by. These are 12 by 12. Have you figured out how many pieces of paper you need to each size of envelope yet? I'm not sure what you're saying because it takes. You can do it on any size square as long as it's square. That's what I'm going to say to you because I'm not sure what you're getting at. Because you can make any size. So if you want to end up with a 12 by 12, I start with 12 by 12 piece of paper. Oh, no. No, that's not what you mean. 12 by 12. No, I don't measure each envelope. I haven't done that yet. So if that's what you're asking me, no. You can go and measure it when you do the envelope. If you use a 12 by 12 after, get a measuring tape and measure the size of the envelope. I'm using 12 by 12. I can tell you roughly, I can get a measuring tape. So no. If all you got to do is do one, measure it, and then you'll know what size each one is. But that's not kind of what I'm doing right here. I'm just trying to show you how to make envelopes, a standard envelope, and it can be any square. And a 12 by 12 will not be 12 by 12. No, it'll be obviously you're bringing in the edges and everything else. So no, but I can measure it for you if that's what you mean. But right now, I'm just going to fiddle with this a bit, and then I can take a measuring tape. All right. here. Because it all depends on how much you fold it in from the top to the sides. So you're never going to be, unless you want to take a measuring tape and be really, really precise. These are like not going to be 100% probably square. And I'll tell you roughly how I'll get an envelope. Okay, so now they have punch boards, like I said. If you want to pay money to go do them, I don't like punch boards. Actually, every time I do a punch board, it's like not straight. It's actually more crooked than what I'm doing here on a punch board. But a punch board normally tells you what size envelope you're going to end up and where to punch it and everything. So this is roughly, let's see, a 12 by 12 comes to, it looks like about 6.5, a little more than 6.5. By should be, it ends up being 8.25. So 12 by 12 by the time the way you fold it, and it depends on if you're folding up or not. If you fold it square, then it'll be a different size. But the way I folded it, this comes to 8.25 by just a little past 6.5. It's all going to depend on how you fold it, though. Like I said, if you fold it right from the top and corner to corner, that's going to make it longer, and it could go wider too. But that's what I got from these. All right, how many I got so far? I have 4. So all these, are going into the thing that I'm going to make an embellishment book with when I'm done. So you need a bunch of envelopes, and I'm going to do a couple, something else here. I also want to put in, I got to put the light on. All right, there we go. I'm also going to put a couple file folders. I'm going to try this just in case. So I actually want to go, let's see if it's going to be, it might not be quite as wide as what I want to do, but it's going to go in half. All right. This is going to be a little shorter, yeah. Yeah, a little shorter than my envelopes, but it doesn't matter. So, and then you're going to turn this part up. Let's see if I like these. So these are going to be pockets inside it. Hold on, half. And I'm going to do a couple of these. All right, so that's going to have, this is going to be another signature too. So let's say I did so many envelopes like this, and then you're going to have a signature here too. So that what happens is you can store things when I'm done. This is upside down, mind you, but you can store things in here. Plus, I thought this would be good because when I want to do something a little bit bigger or whatever, I can put it right in here if I wanted to. Store all kinds of stuff like, not here, but what do I got here to show you? Booklets. That's what I want. All right. I got it. So if I'm going to store some embellishing booklets in here, I could put them in here, or if I want a quick draw, I can actually take them from here and on this side here too. And I actually can pull them out as stickers. So I'll see them, the books. So these are all form of cards, embellishments. That's why I'm making this big enough. And then I'm going to make another one that's going to be smaller for smaller things. And it's going to use acetate instead. So anyways, I gotta go. It's my class time. I won't leave the stream, but I will. Oh, that's okay. All right, Leanne, that's all right. No problem. Go do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that after. All right, so I'm gonna do some more envelopes, but oh, I got a tiny one. Let's do a couple tiny ones. I got these to do. Really tiny ones. Tiny ones. And I got this one here to do too. All right, but I got mostly the big ones. I think I got to do at least 12 of them. And this will help me for my other project I want to do later on. All right, so here's some more scrap paper I did. And these are going to be a little cuter ones. Thank you. Thank you both. Okay, have a good one, Leanne. Have fun. Take care. That's close enough. All right, I'm going to do something different here too, because I don't like the edging. So I'm going to, as long as I'm careful, I can clip this up here to match too. If you don't think it was square enough, just come up and trim it until you like it. All right. I think a stamp will be bigger than the envelope. Yeah, they're cute though. I like making little teeny envelopes. I have fun. I have fun making them. So what you been up to anyways? All right, that's good. What size was that? What you been up to? So Brenda, you working on your scrapbook? Just work? How's the field doing, I should say? How's the field doing? Okay, I'm not gonna decorate these right now because I want to save them for journals or stuff. So I'm just gonna yap and put them away in my little book here. Really dry right now, but not as bad as 50 miles. Oh yeah? Oh. How that's gonna look. Let's put that at the bottom. Okay. Is people starting to go out more now? In the States, I think they are, right? Everything's opening up a lot more than it was. I keep thinking of your peace, whatever. The Peace Garden, that's what it is. The Peace Garden out in North Dakota. One day, maybe I will make it there. One day. See, if these pages are not square, that's what will happen. You just have to adjust them. They're not totally square. All right, let's cut this up. What's better if you love plants? Oh, you know I like plants. You know I like plants, that's for sure. I have, oh, and you know about the butterflies, right? I guess you haven't been here for quite a while. You know, I have well, not here, but the other place, that I have a bunch of more butterflies this year. Thanks. I think they're cute too. I think it's because the men wouldn't find little envelopes too cute, but we would, and kids would like it. There's Cliff. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. By the way, you can go this way too. I never thought about it, but you actually can go this way too. You can go the other way, but that's not the envelopes I was doing, but you could actually turn the other way, and that's what I was going to work on later. But if you took the same envelope and turned it sideways, that would work too. Oh, here's the bottom. Okay. I see the butterflies. Oh, did you see the butterfly streams? Okay, you must have been peeping in. All right. Because I have quite a bit now. They're not all, they're not all ready yet, so I don't know if they're going to all be hatching or I got extra eggs, but I have little ones and I don't know if they'll live or not. That's why right now I actually have 13 and some eggs, but I don't know if they'll all hatch. Like the eggs will hatch, and if the little babies survive is what I'm trying to say. But if they all survive right now, I have 13 this year, which is really fun. See, I don't even have to round the corner if I don't want to. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use, so you can use your scissors. You don't even have to use that thing. There. Okay. I think they're cute. Cliff says they're cute too. All right, thanks, Cliff. I'd like to burn the edges on this, Mike. Let's burn the edges on an envelope so I can set it on flames. All of the punches I got, I don't have a corn around her. I just use my dog's paw. I like using it, but you don't have to use it. A lot of times I don't use it. I don't even bring it out. So that's what I'll say to that. All right. Yeah, like that. I don't have much decorations with me because I wasn't. Oh, maybe I got something else. Let's see. I want to put something else on there. I don't know what it was. Where did I put it? It's right here. I know. Oh. Okay. What do we got here? Well, look how cute this is. That'll fit right in there, actually. I didn't realize I had that. That's cute. Yep. I wasn't planning on decorating this part, but since we're here and you're all watching, let's see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I bought these a while ago off eBay. These stamps. Yeah, I got other kinds of stamps too. I'll use that. That's good enough. And I think this fits right in here. That's what I thought. That's kind of cute. Put this in here. I don't know if they're staying or leaving or who's here. All right. There we go. Are you making envelopes too, Brenda? You made little ones, or you keep on making them, or are you working on your glue book? And I thought this was so cute. I don't know, just happened to find it. And I could make these too. These are, I didn't make this one, but those are pretty easy to make too. How cute that is. It's cute. Cute little envelope and cute little pad to go inside of this. Why are you falling asleep, or I'm boring you to death, or what's going on? You said you're barely here. Let me put this all in my book again. Another one bites the dust. What's up with you? How's your mom doing? What's going on? Oh, you're working. I'm working in envelope. Oh, you're working in envelope. Oh, cool. Okay. My computer's acting up. Uh-oh. So, Cliff, what would you like to talk about? I know you want to do that journal. I'll be doing that at a later date. You'll see it. I'll put it right on the thing when I go to do stuff like that. But there's a method to my madness. Always. Hey, hi, Will. Good evening. You want to walk? Wait a minute. Can we talk about yogurt? Sure, go ahead. So funny. We talk about yogurt. All right, I got to match this envelope again. What about this? This color envelope excite you? This color. This is a manly envelope, isn't it? So you said you got back from Wally Worlds. I think I've been there. That's a lot of fun, right? It's an amusement park, right? These are close enough. If I have to make some adjustments, I will. But I hope they're good enough. It's close enough, I think. Laughing at Walmart. Cliff, good evening. I thought he said Wally World was busy. We're doing wonderful. Just got home from Wally World. Was busy, and you're saying, I call it that too. Well, Oh, you call Wally World Walmart? Oh, I didn't know that. I think there's a Wally World too, so that's why I thought you were talking about truly wild Wally World. That's why you're laughing at me. Uh-huh. How about Home Cheapo? Okay. Oh, no, I like it. So I guess it could be Home Cheapo if you want to call it, where things are cheap. Perfect. That looks pretty good. Close enough. That's my sample. I got to do this. Hey, well, you can keep Cliff entertained as I craft. All right. Always a meow. Yeah. A meow. Okay. What side do I want the bottom today? Okay, that's good. I got you on phone till I get computer back going. I'm not a tech per. Oh, poor you. Sorry to hear that. So, did you finish the glue book, Brenda? Yeah, I'm not a really big tech person. I only know some of the stuff to do with YouTube and how to live stream on different ways, but I would not call myself a tech person. Nope. Oh, not yet? Okay. I gotta go check on the kitties too tonight. How late is it anyways? 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go check on them pretty late tonight. Normally I don't go this late to check on my kitties, but I will definitely do that. Okay. I never cut that down. Did I underneath? No, but I might later. Okay. I was talking about here. I want to make sure they're done like similar, and then I'm going to come up and ink them all, but I'm not going to do that right now. That's as far as I'm going to do with these envelopes. Okay. like that. It's not too bad, I hope. Okay. Oh, thanks, Will. Well, maybe I'll do a little teeny one. I was going to do that next. How tiny this one is. Okay, this one I'm not even going to cut because it's so little. I'm not even going to cut the top of that. That's cute. All right, I'm going to go down here. Square it off. Oops. Well, this one I'm not even going to cut because it's so tiny. You don't even have to cut the corners off of the little teeny ones. I'm still, oh, that's good. Thank you. I will pull out some from Glue Book. I will pull out some from Glue Book. Oh, yeah, you can make some, by the way, I didn't even grab that. You can do some, I should do that. I'll do a page envelope too. You can make it out of pages too. As long as it's square, this kind of envelope. All right. Do I got anything here? Oh, tiny. Let's see what I can find. All right. A little too big. It's too big. Stupid. I can cut this down though. I'm going to cut it down. I can use this. All right. That's cute. There we go. It's just a tiny little envelope. And actually, how was it that I was going to do? Like, I don't want to do it on this one, I think. But you can use some of that scrappy stuff. I like that. Let's see what's over here. Whoa, what happened? Oh, I hate when it does that. Okay, there we go. Trying to get these scraps here to use this up somewhere. Just get the right amount. I'll do that. I'm going to get a piece of paper. I'm going to show you a cheating way too, what I do sometimes when I don't have a cutter, which I think probably a lot of people do this anyways. I don't know if you're still listening. Mike, good evening, and how are you doing? Well said, in case you're still here. Okay, let's get that out of the way. I gotta grab a piece. I know what I want to do. I want a lot of people use book pages, and I didn't grab one of those, so that would be cool too. For some reason, that doesn't look very square to me, but it's supposed to be square. Let's try something. Yeah, this is going to be taller and longer, but that's okay. I can handle that. So I don't have to fold this one down. I'm not going to do that one. I don't always do that. All right, let's do this. I don't always fold them up when they're little, but the bigger ones I do. Well, thanks, Will, if you're still here. That's very kind of you. Oh, it's a good thing I like crafting. That's what I'll say. Sorry, I think I'm going to fold it down. I changed my mind. Changed my mind. There we go. The book page is neat. Cool. Oh, you're talking about this. Oh, okay. I'm thinking you were enjoying doing a book page or something. But, all right. See, I don't even have to, I might not even corner, I like it like this. I'm not even going to put a corner rounder on it. I'm just going to leave it like that for a different look. I mean, you don't have to do the corner part of it at all. Corner rounder. Oh, come on, glue. There we go. I'm getting down to the wire on my glue too, I think. I'm going to do this actually. I don't know why, but I'm going to bend this backwards. I'm going to go right in here because you see it. There. Let's put this here. All right. Okay. I wanted to use this for some reason, but it's too big. Okay. Like I said, I'm only working with what I got around here, which is not a lot of stuff. No, I want to save that for something else. All right. I'm going to leave this plain. Put these away. See, I'm trying to get into a really good habit of putting my stuff away. That's why I made this this book, because I want to put things away, and I know where to find them. That's what I'll say on that one. Actually, it looks kind of cute here. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right, back to another page, a bigger one. I want to actually, I got to get these done, but if it gets too long, I'm not going to do them all tonight. But I really do have to do all of these. I want at least 12 done. Whether I do them tonight or not, oh well. And I think I'm going to do another folder. Which one do I want to do as a folder? I thought this one would be cool. I'll use this one. Okay, where to go? Green. Certainly. All right, let's put these together. I was looking for, I have a big paper clip that are really cool. And so if I go, let's see, that, and that. Let's see. That's going to go here. So you can see how much I got so far. It's not thick enough. But that each one of them has to get sewn in. And I'm only at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 signatures. And it's not going to be big enough for a book. It's too narrow. So that's why I kept saying I had to do some more of these. Hey, they look great. Well, hi, Dana. I wasn't sure if you were here or not. You probably took off for a bit. But, right, let's see. Oh, don't, oh, you poor thing. She goes, I dozed off. Sorry, I made you bored. I figured, well, I'm not going to insult myself. You're actually tired. You freaking work long hours all the time, so I get it. And I'm doing one of those scrubbies, by the way. Don't think I'm not. I got to figure out exactly how to do it, but I got the material. And I actually, if you don't mind, I'm going to do them here. I might do one as I talk on a live stream. I usually not on Wednesdays, yeah. That's okay. So I gotta line these up first. I want these to match. Normally I wouldn't care, but because of what I'm doing with this, I want them pretty similar in size. That's why I keep measuring this stuff. A little bit more. Yeah, I think I have lots of that scrubby. I bought it actually at Hobby Lobby when I went to Arizona a long time ago, and I have beautiful colors. And when you did that on your live stream, I went, I think I'm going to do one of these. They would be really pretty as a little gift too. You know, I actually, when I make little baskets or something like that for family for Christmas or birthday or something, that would be a really cool thing to put in it. So that's why I was thinking that might become in handy. I'm trying to make things in the crafting world that I'm going to use, not just to look at. So this I'm going to use. This is going to, hold all the stuff to decorate journals and stuff. This thing when I get it done. Whenever I get it done. Well, at least this is a start. And then if you see how I sew these in, that's kind of the start of learning how to do a sewing in signatures for a journal. Just throw that away. I got to remember what size hook you used and everything. But I'm a little rough with knitting and crocheting. I haven't done it for a while. But, it's kind of like riding a bike for me. It's once I get going on it, I'll understand how to do it. All right. Yeah, she's live streaming a lot. She has a lot of work she's been working on. Well, she does a lot of live streaming and all kinds of functions she does besides physically doing decorating, doing some work. Okay. Does that work out? Looks pretty good. All right. Hey, Dana, or not Dana, sorry, Brenda. Yeah, what kind of paper do you usually use? You can use all kinds. This right now is designer paper from a pad that you get at Hobby Lobby or anything. But you can use newspaper. You can use, I have coffee stained paper. Hang on a minute, I'll show you. I don't know if you saw the little book I made, but it has all kinds of materials of papers I've done. So. All right, Dana, this is all kinds of material you can use. That's all the pad is that good. Yeah, you cut it down. These are 12 by 12 envelopes, but you can use pretty well any size. That's what I was working on. Well, see, it's all kinds of material you can use. You can use envelopes from an envelope. That's paper. That's designer paper. Scraps. That's book paper. Another paper. That's more designer paper, but thin designer paper. That's the envelope one. I don't know if you were here or not when I did it. So these are all kinds of, yeah, you saw the book? So those are all kinds of different kind of paper you can use to make the envelopes. Okay. You can actually go like this too, by the way, and then fold it under it. Let's try this way. All right, that's another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites. I'm going to put them in different orders, I think. Oh, nothing here. This is a little off. Hang on a minute. Watch this. This is, wait a minute, Dana. This looks like crocheting. This one here. We're going to do one in crochet. It's funny. Okay. There you go. That's knitting actually. That's knitting. I got a paper that looks like knitting right here. looks pretty good, actually. I don't want to really screw this with. I think I'm going to make it like this. Let's see what happens. Okay. Well, not tonight. Are you going to show how to sew the envelopes together? Not tonight, but yes. I'll do this. This is going to be for sure, if you want to see that. It's going to be a little bit of work because I got to do a cover, and then I'm going to sew it into the cover. But I don't know what I don't know what I want my cover yet to be. But you do the cover, then you sew it into the cover, and I got to reinforce it. And I'm going to probably. I've been using a lot. I think it turns out nice using cereal boxes. So this way, anybody wants to do it, you can use it with the cereal box or whatever. I have to have it big enough to fit here, and I don't know if I think it has to be a cereal box. And I don't know whether I'm going to do it a double one. This is a single. That was the single box I showed you, the one where I did the envelope. This one is that's single. I don't know, it was a shake and bake box or something that I used. So they're going to be, it's not quite perfect. I'm trying to do it better to make them closer evenly as possible, but it's not going to be 100% even, these envelopes. All right. I will make envelopes with magazines for my first sewing. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not using a sewing machine. That's not what I mean. I will make some envelopes with magazines for my first sew in then. It's not going to be, it's made with, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not using a sewing machine on this thing. These are signatures. We're using just particular a string that you sew them in. You know what I mean? I'm not using my sewing machine doesn't work. I couldn't use it anyways, but I'd like to. I'd like to be able to sew it in with, but that's not kind of the signatures I'm going to do. I have seen that, but that's not it. I'm going to do the old-fashioned way. They put signatures in. Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you know what I mean. I'm glad you know. Because I actually, you could sew it in with anything, but I do normally tend to use the right stuff. It's got a wax on the string, and it's designed for putting books together. So we're going to see, and normally I never measure, but this time I'm going to try to measure when I do the center part. I'm going to actually try to measure the spacing between it. This is practice for me too, because I don't normally do that. I just estimate and put them in. I'm going to try to measure them. So if you want to measure them, you can. If not, either way. I should do the trick. Let's put this down. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute now. Something bad. Okay. Is that off? This is off. What did I do? All right. I might probably make the rust off line because I'm getting kind of tired and it's not being even with me now. It's getting funky. Almost off. And I don't know why. I can fix these, but let's try that. All right. the wrong way. I'm hitting the no problem. Thank you for coming. It's all good. It's okay. I think everyone's getting tired anyways. I like the hand sew end pages. I've been wanting to do one. I will get them ready. Okay. So you're gonna hand sew them. Let me show you. I use an can't even say it now. You know, one of the to poke the holes in. Do you have one of those, or you have a pokey tool or something? That's what you kind of need. Something to poke the holes in if you're gonna do that. All right. So I'll mix and match and put them all over the place the way I want them. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in total. It's still not enough to do what I want to do because that's got to fit in a book that's normally they're about 2.5 inches. No pokey, but I will find something. An awl. That's what I meant to say. I have a pokey tool or an awl, right? I'm gonna grab something. I just want to experiment in front of you. And I want to grab the tool and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And you need a big needle. Guys, see if this is big. Sorry, I just wanted to show you a couple things. And I wanted to check the size of a cereal box to see if I need it this big or smaller. Okay, there is, well, you probably know that, but there's the pokey tool. And there's the awl. I bought that recently, the awl. That's kind of a cool thing, because technically, you can use both. The awl is just as good as this one. This is in bad shape, though. I had it for a long time. And the awl was, I knew I would be doing journals or stuff, so the awl comes in handy for me. And then there's the actual string, but you don't have to use that. But this has a wax on it. This is kind of a big needle. I was looking, I don't know if I'll use that because that's going to draw an awfully big hole, but that's what I got so far, this huge needle to do it with. And this is the cereal box I got. Some cereal boxes. So let's see how thick that is. Wow, still quite it's pretty, I can always narrow it down like I did before, but technically that would hold a lot of stuff if I did it that high. So you can see, I can show you, there's still, it needs more envelopes because you can see, yeah, but the cereal box is definitely going to be perfect for me. Perfect for this. So I'm going to go like that. Whether I make it double or not, I have enough to make it double if I want to. Like double thickness, I'm not sure if I will. I thought maybe I'll fool around with something else. If I have some material or something, I might make the cover out of material, maybe instead of paper. You know what I mean? Like I'll cut the size down, and then I'll come in and I can glue all the paper down, and I'm going to reinforce this section in here is what I'm trying to tell you. Right here will be reinforced with probably another thickness because you always want the what's it called? I can't even, I'm lost for words here. Right here. The, not signature. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Bad. Bad. But, yuck. So I think, let's see, if I do a double, let's see if I want to do double or not. Binder? No, it's binding. No, it's not binder. It's there's another name for this part, and it's not. It's I don't know what's. I don't know. I can't call it right now. Whatever that end is. So I'm just trying to think if I like it this thick, because it's going to be nice and thick, for sure. Do I need to do a double? I might do it nice and double because I really want this to stay together for a long time when I go to do it. So I will have to make some more. I knew I was anyways. I was going to make, I got a bunch here. So I'm going to make it as thick as I need it, and put the envelopes where I want it. And it looks like, see, if I go here, I don't know, maybe 5 more at least. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep this out so then I know how thick I got to make it. But so what happens is you'll take this or whatever way you're doing it, and we're going to put it in here. Actually, I like doing 3 holes, and sometimes they do different ways, but I actually like here, here, and here. I'll make a hole. And then you kind of have to line up here. So when you put it for the first signature that lines down here, you're going to have to take the first envelope. Okay, you're going to come out, come through here, come back, and then you tie it in the center up here. And you got to do that for every single one of them. So they'll be tied. And then you do the next one. And then the next one. Right. And then they'll be all secured really nicely in there. So it should be, it's pretty thick. I don't know. I'll probably do this so I don't bore anybody. I'll probably do the rest offline and get where I need to get to before I do the next part of this. But I might come back because this is a little more work for me than the other stuff. But I promise to come back. I promise to come back and do this, finish this, because this kind of helps everybody to learn to put a journal together. So this is, that's a good idea. You know, it won't be this thick though. I don't know if I got to decide whether I want 1 or 2, and all I got to do is glue these together. But most people didn't do 2, they did 1. 1 was thick enough for them. And I feel like sometimes it's not thick enough because I'm used to using chipboard, which feels a lot thicker than this stuff when I make boxes and that. So I shall see. I shall see what I shall see. And we're going to come back and do some cards or all the tags and all that stuff. That's what's going in here. I'm going to be putting, I can put, not fact, this is going to fit so much stuff in here. Like I can picture, not the tiny stuff, but I can picture, like I said, I can put these books in some of these places, the books, tags, like all of that will fit inside of these. And they'll fit quite a bit of stuff. You know, when you think about how many pockets I got, or if it's something I really want to look at and know right off the bat, which I probably do because I like these stickers, they'll come in these folders, and I can put them in a folder like this. One here, or one here. Of course, this is going to be tied in too, right? I'm going to probably glue the sides here, and this gets I might glue the whole thing. I might glue these 2 sides, and then this gets the same binding as the other pages do too. So it should fit. That was the whole point why I'm doing this, is I want to be more organized with my stuff. Yeah, I like storage. That's kind of what I'm doing. Honestly, Brenda, that's the crafting I'm doing is showing you what I want to do, but I'm also doing it because I want to have help with it. I have all this stuff all over the place. I don't know if you do. Look, all this stuff. So all my cards, everything is all over the place. So if I do this book, all the bigger stuff, like those books I just showed you, or bigger cards. Hi, Mike. Good morning. Or bigger cards, journaling cards, everything can fit in these envelopes, right? And you could actually even do this as something else, you know. I thought about this. You could actually make a smaller binder, do the same thing. And yeah, you know what you could use this for? Not just what I'm doing it for, but if let's say you cut the seam and you made it smaller and you use 12 envelopes, you could make this into a calendar like for months, for bills, or you can make it for, you know, and all you got to do is put out the side here like I was thinking of that. You could put like a tag for each month, you know, wherever you want to put it. You can put it up here. Actually, it won't be in the way. So if I put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or you could put January, February, March, April, May, like each one labeled a month or the days of the week. And you have, month is probably good because it fits quite a bit of spot. These envelopes are huge. So you could put a whole thing for January, February, March, and just use 12 of them. And there you have an organized book that you can put stuff in for a whole month. So, same with the boxes I want to come up with too. That's something for my storage thing I want to do too. And then I'm going to do one that would be good Christmas gift, making them for Bill. Yeah, absolutely. You could put like, that's what I was thinking. I'm not using it for that, but you could do that. Let's say people don't have a lot of storage space and they're not really that organized or whatever with bills. This would fit quite a few bills. I mean, I don't have a bill do I have any bills? I'd show you. Well, I got some paper. Let's play this as bills. But I'm pretty sure, well, they'd have to be folded in half. Let's see. Okay. So look, this might be, have to go a little longer. Let's see. Yeah, you might have to make these longer, but you can do that. You can adjust the envelope sizes and make them longer because I didn't touch that yet. But I'm going to be making other envelopes and you can turn it around, make them longer envelopes instead of as wide and just change the width of the envelope. But this would fit still quite a bit, this size. You know, you could do longer and narrow if I would have went but I think 12 by 12 is the longest I can do, but you can do that. You can do longer envelopes. I'm just telling you. I'm not doing it tonight because that'll be another stream that I do that for. But I will come back with another kind of envelope. This is the first one out of many different kinds of styles of envelopes you can do. So hopefully everything's okay. Did you just get back, Mike? So I haven't figured out, it's not going to be much wider than this. I'm going to cut the card down. I want to make it, I think I'm going to make it as thick as this. I kind of like that because it's not going to be, it's not that thick. I could cut it down, but I don't think it's too thick. I just want it to be able to stand up too. And I'm going to put on a bookshelf. So that's what I'm working on. And I have, did you get back from the family meeting? Oh, I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're doing well. Oh yeah, this is going to be in a different journal or a different thing. I'm going to do one where it's clear pouches too. That one I wish I could have my sewing machine. I want to do another one that's the smaller little embellishments are going to go in there. Things are good? Oh, that's all right. That's good to hear. Good to hear. Time is it? 8:30. I got to get going soon. Got to go feed my kitties. Oh, you're welcome, Brenda. We shall do. Thank you for coming. You're my you're my favorite student. You're here for me. I gotta appreciate that. that you're coming. I try to get people to come and hopefully enjoy themselves, but it's me and you, Brenda, and a few people that come on once in a while. And I'm glad you come. I enjoy your company. Oh yeah, I got a couple. I'm going to throw this out of the way right now. And I'm going to come back to work on this. I promise. I'm going to get the envelopes done, but I will be back to finish that. I thought I'm here anyways, and we're just yapping for a couple minutes. So I'm going to grab what I was working on. I didn't finish it yet. Oh, shoot. I was working on that. I want to finish this stuff so I can put all of this away after I'm done tonight. I did this in red, but I did some red, and I wanted to paint the bottoms of these. Oh. Let's see. These are embellishments too. I'm going to put them in a book too. I have something I'm going to show you that's really cute. It's a cutout right here. It's a little Santa Claus one. You cut all the parts out and then put it together. And I'm going to make those as little embellishments for Christmas. So what I thought of doing, since I'm here with you before I get off, I might as well finish these watercoloring parts to them. That's what I wanted to put together. There's some red. And just do a little bit of watercoloring and then I'm done. Call it a day. Put all this stuff away tomorrow. I'm getting too tired to put it away today. All right, I'm gonna grab that. I wonder what that would look like. I did this. I want to see if I could do anything with that for the watercolor. All right, let's see. You said they're colorful? Ouch. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right, so this is over there. These are the ones I've done. Let me put these here. I'm going to color the bottoms of these with some leaves. I wanted to do a combination of the both with watercolor and with the glaze. Hi, Rachel. How is it? Okay, so I'm just going to finish that and then I'm going to call it a night because I'm getting tired. But I think this will add a little bit of accent to it. See, I'm kind of far away from the computer now doing this. Awkward. All right. Well, thanks. Wait, let's take a little bit of this one. You painted them? Yes, they're there's watercolor and yes, last live stream I showed how to do this. It's a gilding right here, gilding polish, and you use a gilding polish on it. So there's red and gold, and then these are all watercolors. That let me put a little darker color. What color is that? Oh yeah, let me put that in there a little bit. All right, I'm going to try the red. Don't have a lot of space here. Try to do this. You probably can't see it too much on here, but there is color there. All right, got this one here too. I want to do. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. Can you make stamps go with the envelope, please? What? Can you make stamp go with, what do you mean, stamp? Hey, Mish. I'm not doing anything more tonight than this, and then I'm getting off because I've been already on for almost 3 hours, and I got to go feed my cats, my kitty cat. So I'm not sure what you mean. Can you make stamps to go with the envelopes? I don't have a set of stamps that go on envelopes, if you're asking me that. That I have stamps, but just not that look like a stamp. If that, I'm not sure if that's what you mean, though. We appreciate all who has been coming, because I've been a slacker sleeping in. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Um, want to use this one? Not this one. Mm-hmm. All right. Ask. It could be too thick, considering it's the more thicker it is, it's a lot more work. Trust me. And Brenda knows too. She said she got it too big. Her book is too big, so pop some more green on this. I don't see it. Should put the black tones. All right, what's next? Okay, let's try darker over here. Right in there. Okay, two more. Yee-haw! I'm going to dry. Two more, yes. Oh, I got no room left on here. No room at the end. I might touch these up a little bit later when I go to use them, but so far that's good enough for me now. I was playing around with the wax to see if I liked it, and that's what they look like. Let's see if I can give you one. Okay, really, the red doesn't show up too good on here. There's a gold one. It's different. I don't dislike it. I don't dislike it. I don't mind them. These are my favorite though. I found the cutest. Those are super cute. Looks like a lot of work. It's not a lot of work when you like doing it, but it's just watercoloring. Oh, that's cute. Paper dolls and they animate them. That's cute. Very cute. Oh, okay, I'm going to rinse this off. I got to close this up and let everything dry because I'm off to cleaning up again tomorrow. All right. I love this watercolor. Love it. It's really little, but it's so cute. This palette. It's not a big palette. Okay. Let me put all these away because I will be using this for other things later on. And that's my little palette. I love this thing. It's so cool. It's very cute. Maybe I should do this. I wanted to try this on Kurt's thought on a green if this would work. Yeah, what the heck. I'll do one more thing. Let's see if this come out on green. It doesn't look too good on it. Oh, shoot. Do we do green? Great. Oh, see it. Oh, I'm so close to everything. No space. No space. All right. I'm tired. Shoot. I find it kind of creepy going to check on the cats late at night. Especially, I think they had she has a mouse, I was telling her, I think. And I'm not into mice. So when I go too late, it kind of feels creepy to me. Yeah, she goes, oh no. I don't know. I don't like it. What happened was I went this late. I don't know, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? 2 days ago I did. And they're not used to me coming this late. So I went that late. And I know there was a mouse or something because they were all sitting staring at the stove. And that's what happened with my other cats. When there was a mouse in the house, they would all fixate to where the mouse was. So I'm figuring, feels like there was a mouse there. Okay, that's different. All right, let me see. More minutes. Okay, let's see what I got. Let's try a light green. No, he won't. He's probably sleeping right now. No, I wish he would, but he doesn't. <sighs> But the kitties need me, so I got to get going. That's why I said I'm going to get off here soon because it's already 9 o'clock and this is late. I don't normally go a lot earlier than this. It's okay. Because one of the cats hide. It's the only time I get to see her to make sure she's there. She's very shy. Her name is Lulu. And if I come off time where they're not used to me coming, then I catch her. She pops out and then she goes and runs under the bed and hides. I was trying to get her to come out with some treats, but it didn't work. She was too scared. Okay, well, I guess that worked. All right. I don't want the thing to peel, but I just wanted to see if it worked on this embossing part I did. And it did. That's cool. Yeah, you can see it's a lot lighter. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what it's going to look like when it dries, but I just wanted to see if it would work. So then I'm going to cut that out and it can be an embellishment later on. Oy. All right. Thank you very much for coming, everybody. Thanks, Brenda, for doing a craft with me. I'm out of here. It's been 3 hours, so thank you so much. Yeah, it did. It surprised me. I didn't think it was going to work. This is cardstock too, but I really thought that it wasn't going to work at all, and it did. So I'm surprised. So yeah, it did work. I thought it's kind of cool. It's got to dry. Yeah, when I cut the edge, you won't even know it's off. I'm going to cut around it like I did on the other one. Yeah. So that's all. I did all kinds of stuff tonight, but anyways, Brenda, I will be back. I promise to show you how to put the stuff in. We're gonna work the signatures, but I'll probably do some tags or some paper clips next. Ouch. So that's what I'm gonna do. I have all these. I got 3 different projects I want to do, and then I'll go back to this after because I gotta do offline. I'm gonna finish my envelopes and get that set to put it together. And then I got to figure out, maybe I'll do the cover in front of you. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I got to find material for the cover for that book. And yeah, so I'm going to do all kinds of organizing books and then a journal from beginning to end, a quick journal. It's going to probably have mostly paper in it and not pine it. Anyways, you guys are funny. Good night. It's going on 3 hours, so I'm out of here. We'll see you later. Anybody want to join me? You know, I always put it on. Hey, bye, Belle. Sorry, I'm leaving. I've been on for 3, but not that I don't miss all of you guys. But thank you for coming. And next one will be around 6 o'clock. Yeah, I can't. I gotta do the cats. I might have stayed later if I wasn't watching the cats, but I don't like going to the house that late. It's already 9 o'clock, and it kind of creeps me out. So that's why I got to get going. So, like I said, you'll see it. I post in the community tab when I'm coming live, and I normally start around 6 o'clock. So I'll see you then. Bye, guys. Have a good one. Thanks, everybody, and see you, Brenda.